Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're doing well. If you're new here, my name is Ange, and as you can see, I am barefaced because I'm going to do makeup. I recently purchased a new product and I was thinking, why not recording myself? This is my first makeup / beauty video, so I'm conscious that I'm not a beauty guru, but hopefully I get better as I'm getting comfortable in front of the camera. Yeah, so exciting times because I actually am trying to shift and try new brand. I always go for the fancy beauty makeup, and this time I went for luxury. Not to say that I'm gonna remove mainstream brand from my collection of makeup, but I just wanted to try something a bit more premium and see how it would look like on my face. So for those who may see on camera, I have acne prone skin and I have hormonal acne. So as an adult, I'm no longer in my teens, but I'm in my early 30s and I'm still dealing with that. Actually, I think it's been 10 years that I've been dealing with acne. But today I'm really glad that I managed to stabilize, or I don't know how to say that in English, but I managed to basically not having too many spots on my face. But what I do struggle with is hyperpigmentation, because if you're black person, if you're black or if you are dark skin, as soon as you get a spot, you would have a dark mark and a brown spot or maybe black spot as well. So I think I kind of get used to my, I kind of get used to having some sort of acne going on in my face, so I don't really care anymore. But I know that when I was younger, I was quite cautious of that, and it was way worse because I did not know what was the real issue, and I think it's underlying issues. I don't take contraceptive pills, but if I do take them, everything that all the imperfections are gone, but I don't think it's the best solution because it's just masking your problems and not going deeper into the real root cause issue. So for me, it's more like a mix of diet, obviously probably genetics as well, and yeah, really diet, to be honest, because I'm not gonna lie, I like sugary things, and I know that if I eat certain things, the next day I'm gonna get a spot, or in the next 2 days, and obviously the hormones with your period and everything. I'm just gonna get a closer view for you to see how my skin look like, and I don't think this is quite reflective of the reality, because I know sometimes the cameras may be a little bit flattering, but I do have some imperfection around my lips. So really, when it comes to hormonal acne, it will be around your jawline. So this is how you know you have hormonal acne. And when I was younger, it was really bad, but I think this side is like the least impacted. I think this side is quite okay. I recently had 2 spots, so you can see they were gone. I did not pick them. They were gone after a few days, and they left a dark mark. For some time I had a lot of spots on the forehead, and obviously now I no longer have spots, but I do have some sort of hyperpigmentation, although it's kind of fading away. And then on this side, this is where I have much more imperfection going on, and these are, for example, little spot here, and then I have some element of some dark marks as well. Now let's move on to the makeup itself. So I recently purchased from Chanel. So I'm actually filming with my front camera, which is why you see the letter reverse. The first product that I purchased is the foundation. So first of all, I want to say that I already used this product, but I just want to show you, I've kept the packaging so you can see and have the reference and everything. So I recently bought the foundation, which is the Flawless Finish Foundation, Ultra Wear All Day Comfort, and for my skin tone, my reference is BD131. So the packaging looks like this. It's quite a small product in size. It has 30 millimeter of liquid foundation, but the size of this product looks like this. So it seems like it's very small, but actually you don't need that many pumps to cover your face, and really depends if you want to have a full face or if you just want to do like a light makeup look. At the same time, when I went there, the girl at the store gave me a sample of the It's like a primer, and they call it Skin Enhancer, and I have the reference Intense Amber number 1. That's the primer that she gave me, and it also matched quite well with my skin tone. So this is actually the product that I purchased after I tested the sample. So I actually went twice to buy Chanel product. So this is the Intense Amber number 1. So it is a skin enhancer with red camellia. So this one is actually good if you want to prep your skin after you do your skincare and you put your primer on. It should enhance your foundation and your makeup look. And then finally, I bought the Chanel loose powder. So I already used the loose powder, but again, I kept the packaging. So the loose powder is the finish, and the reference is 1:1. So actually the powder itself is quite big. So if you're scared that, you know, it's quite expensive or whatever, you know, you have a lot of product to play with. Okay, so the rest of the makeup routine is very like using my day-to-day product, because obviously I'm not gonna just finish with the foundation and leave the building. I need to do my full makeup, but just to show you the different products and how that looks like on acne prone skin and on a black skin as well. I have my mirror just to help me. I'm just going to start with the primer, and I think the girl at the store, she basically used her hands or like a finger to put the primer on, but I don't quite like that. So actually this one I've never used it, and it comes with a little pump, and I think I'm gonna have to use a foundation brush because I don't want to put primer on my fingers. So I'm just gonna use my brush and put some primer. Okay, so this is the primer. So I'm gonna do one side, and then so you can see the difference with the other side. So I believe I'm just gonna put some bits here and here. So this side of my face has quite a lot of issues, as I would say. So I know you're not supposed to put too much, but yeah.
As you can see, I've put quite a lot of primer, but it's quite covering already, and I really like the fact that it does look like my skin tone. So this primer is definitely a good one.
So this is now my face with the primer, and as you can see, my hyperpigmentation has kind of faded, and in this side it's like my skin with nothing on it, so with no makeup. And this is how the primer looks like. So the primer definitely covered my dark circle under my eye, and I do think that this primer can also, if you don't want to use foundation and if you have a clear skin, I think this primer can work as well as a foundation, because obviously I need to put more foundation on top of that. But if you look at this side and then this side, you can see it looks like I've put some, the primer is tinted, but it looks like it's like a foundation actually. So yeah, I think you can use it as a foundation if you don't have any imperfection and your skin is quite clear. It's actually very nice, and it smells good as well. So this is that side done with the primer. This is the side with no primer, and I'm gonna do the other side now.
For this side of my face, I only take a pea size of my primer, and I'm going to apply my brush on my cheek and under my eye. Obviously this side has less imperfection than the other side, and if you don't have any acne, I guess you don't need to put that much product.
I've put the primer on, and it looks like my hyperpigmentation started to fade, which is quite nice. And now I'm gonna go with the real deal, which is the foundation itself. Okay, so now let's move on with the foundation itself. So the Ultra Wear Flawless Finish Foundation, the reference is BD131, and it looks like this. I'm going to use another brush, and I'm just going to do a pea size like this. So my foundation is obviously slightly bit darker than my primer. So I'm going to start with this side. So this is how my face looks without the foundation. And now let's put the foundation on. Oh, actually, it's actually warmer than my primer. So it looks very dark on the brush, maybe because my brush is brown as well. But when I put it on my face, it's actually warmer.
So now I'm just applying my foundation by gently tapping into my skin so it is blended. This is just the way I do it, and as you can see, the foundation looks quite nice. So this is the result, this side with the foundation and the other side with just the primer on.
Now let's do the other side. Again, pea size. I'm going to take the concealer. I actually forgot to put the concealer before I put my foundation. So I'm going to put the concealer and do it. And then I have to put a little bit of foundation. Well, actually, I don't think I need, but I totally forgot to put the concealer. And this concealer brush is quite thick and I'm not used to that as well.
My concealer is not from Chanel, it's actually from Yves Saint Laurent, or also called YSL. I only apply small bits under my eyes, and I also like cleaning my eyebrows with my concealer. Once I'm done cleaning my eyebrows, I like putting concealer on my forehead as well as on my nose, a little bit above my lips and on my chin. So here I'm using a different brush from my foundation brush to just blend my concealer and clean my eyebrows, as you can see. So that's just how I apply my concealer. So now we are moving away from luxury brands, and for my eyebrows I'm using the Refi Brow Pencil. I don't do too much with my eyebrows. I like the natural state of my eyebrows, but I do try them slightly. I don't do anything extraordinary. I just want to create a natural look, and that's just how I go about with my eyebrows. Next, I'm using the Huda Beauty baking powder, and the only reason I'm using it is first to bring more light on my face, but also to do my contouring and to reduce the oiliness of my skin. So I do that just before I contour. So for the contour, I'm using the Fenty Beauty Matchstick. I do contour on my nose and just near my cheek. Well, I try to create cheekbones, but it's very difficult because I have a round face. But yeah, I like contouring, and I think it became my everyday look. I don't see myself as, wearing makeup if I don't contour at all. I think it looks nice. But yeah, that's it. So that's me blending the contour on my face, and I do like this part of the makeup routine. Next, for the eyeshadow, I'm using the NYX Petite Eyeshadow Palette with warm neutral colors. I'm using brown first on my eyelid, and then I go about with some kind of pinkish colors. So my eyeshadow game or makeup technique is very basic, a bit boring, but it works for me as an everyday makeup look. After that, I'm putting my eyeliner from Sleek, and I can't do that in front of the camera. And then once I'm done, I'm using my mascara from Charlotte Tilbury. I really like that mascara. I'm gonna put all the products in the description because I don't remember all the exact names. But this mascara is very nice. I do have small eyelashes, but I now, I think I get away from putting false lashes, especially if it's an everyday look. I now rock my natural eyelashes, but back in the days when I was in my 20s, I was all the time using falsies, and now I think I'm okay with my natural lashes and mascara, unless I have a party. And here I'm using a little bit of eyeliner to just extend my line on my upper eyelid. I'm always afraid of doing that because you can't clearly see it, but I'm trying to create a little wing on the side.
I'm literally afraid now. Okay, so now let's move on to the powder, which has a lot of products as well in it. It comes with a Chanel applicator as well. I don't know how you call that in English, but it's really pretty. There's a lot of product coming off, and this is a darker shade than my foundation itself. Actually, the reference is the 1:1. So yeah.
So the foundation, when it comes to the powder, is very covering. Quite a lot of product comes off when you open it for the first time, and then after that you kind of need to tap on the foundation to have more product coming off. But I do like the fact that my skin looks like my skin, in the sense that my skin tone is looking natural. Once I'm done, I'm putting some blush on my cheeks from Fenty Beauty. It's a cream blush and the color is red. I don't think it's marking enough on my skin, but this is what I'm doing. And then after that, I'm putting some moisturizer on my lips so I can put lip balm. The lip balm is from Fenty Beauty, and unfortunately I have broken the cap. So the last thing I do is that I take a black pencil. It's not necessarily a lip pencil, but I like just going around my lips. Don't ask me why, but I like doing this with my lips, so this is what I'm doing. As I said, it's not a lip pencil, it's just a black pencil that I found. I think it was meant to be an eye pencil. Back to luxury with my Louis Vuitton perfume as a final touch, because I have an appointment at 12, as I said earlier in the video.
So this is the final look. Obviously this is a kind of natural everyday makeup. There's nothing transformational about my makeup, but I just wanted to show you how nice it looks like. Now obviously all my imperfection and hyperpigmentation are gone, and I'm ready to go because I have an appointment at 12. But yeah, I do recommend the Chanel product, and I'm gonna put the price as well. So I think the foundation itself is around 56 euros. The powder is around 50 something euros, and the concealer from YSL actually had a discount because I bought it during Black Friday week, so I paid like, I don't remember, but I'm gonna put the amount. But yeah, hopefully you find the video entertaining. Why not as well stepping up and trying new premium brand when it comes to makeup. Let me know if you already have Chanel makeup product, and what else would you recommend me, or even any other premium brand that you think is worth trying for oily type skin. What I do like is that obviously it does, it looks like my skin is, it looks like I haven't done too much on my skin, which is actually what I'm looking for when I go out and about in town. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video and that you find it entertaining. And as always, stay blessed and see you later. Bye bye.